special, really good, fabulous fall favorite, spaghetti squash. But this isn't just any spaghetti squash. I know what you're thinking. I've had it before, wasn't a big fan, or I already have my own recipe. Just listen up, okay? Here's what you need. Most importantly, our sauce. Not your nana's. It's gonna be your best bet for this bad boy today. I'm using the zucchini fresco. You are going to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what it is in Celsius. Now you're gonna just chop it in half. Make sure you have a sharp knife for this because sometimes it's really hard to get through, especially this little part right here. I loosened it up for him. Next, I like to use an ice cream scoop, but you can use a spoon. You're gonna scoop all the guts out. Alrighty, so scooped out. If you have a little bit of stuff in there still, that's alright. You have your squashes all oiled up. We are going to do salt and pepper. After whatever seasonings you want to put on there are done, we are going to flip these bad boys over. Next, I take it with a fork and I stab it about 3 or 4 times in each one. Sometimes the fork is hard to get out. It helps so that it breathes, but if you want to just use a knife and stab it a few times too, that's okay. I like the fork. Yeah, 375, half hour, and then we'll see in a second. Alrighty, so while the spaghetti squash is in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and make our ground chicken or turkey, whatever you chose. Or maybe you're not using meat, which is totally cool too. Alright, and then I'm gonna add half of an onion to the ground turkey, or ground chicken. Favorite seasonings for ground chicken or grilled chicken or even turkey, I really like kickin' chicken. I also like spicy, so I do red chili flakes. Do some salt, pepper, all right, let's check our spaghetti squash. For the spaghetti squash to finish, we have our ground chicken on low, and I just covered it for a little while, and we're going to soften up those onions a little more, and we'll check the spaghetti squash again All right, guys, we are taking the spaghetti squash out. We are going to scrape them out, and they're still hot, so I'm going to use a towel. Out here. There's a little bit still left in the bottom, but that's okay because we're going to eat out of this anyway. So we're going to put these back in the pan. This time they're going to be sitting like this, like oats. Okay, so in a separate bowl, I'm going to use some of the ground chicken because if we use all of it, it's not going to fit, at least in our two halves. If you cooked more spaghetti squash, you might be able to use all of it. But I'm just going to take a few scoops here. And I'm going to take some of my spaghetti squash and mix it in. Alright, and now for the main event. Maybe a little more sauce. Alright, we're going to take our empty boats. We're going to fill them right back up with our mixed recipe. Alright guys, so after you have everything mixed back together and they're back in your boats, you can add some Parmesan, mozzarella. I'm doing a little bit of shaved Parmesan because that's what I had at home. Now we're going to pop these back in the oven for approximately 7 to 8 minutes. We'll check on them, and we're just really kind of combining everything and getting that cheese nice and melted. It's time. Oh baby. So good. You can pronounce all the ingredients. There's nothing strange in here. It's local in San Diego, and it's just a really great option. I use the zucchini fresco, but I bet the marinara or her seasonal sauce would be really good with any recipe. And yeah, so let me know how you guys liked it. I am gonna finish my meal now. See you soon. I feel like I'm gonna chop my hand off. Why doesn't this fucking thing pull out? Lulu, do you think you're gonna get some of this food? Holy shit. Lulu, approve?